And the race for a U.S. Senate seat in Kansas definitely drew national attention, with speculation the state could possibly see its first Democratic senator in nearly a century.
But in the end, Congressman Roger Marshall won, and won big by double digits. 41 Action reporter Kat Reed explains what led to his decisive victory.
Kansans have chosen freedom over socialism.
A U.S. Senate seat will remain red in the Sunflower State.
You know, you don't want to be the chairman of the party when you lose a seat that's been in Republican hands for nearly 100 years.
Going into Tuesday, a New York Times Siena College poll showed Marshall ahead by 4 points, with 6% of voters undecided. But when the results came in, the congressman from Great Bend won by 13 percentage points.
The margin was surprising, and that's been a nationwide story. I mean, the polls again got the margins wrong.
So what was Bollier missing?
Better results and more disproportionate increases in those key Democratic strongholds.
She took Riley, Shawnee, Douglas, Wyandotte, and Johnson counties. But in Johnson County, her home turf, she garnered fewer votes than Joe Biden and led by 7 percentage points.
That did surprise me. I was expecting that to be a wider margin.
Bollier was also looking for some crossover Trump voters.
With Marshall being able to hold on to virtually all of the Trump vote, I mean, you just can't close that gap.
Vanami says party attachment ruled the day, and Bollier may have outraised and outspent Marshall, but outside groups spent $25 million against her.
And the Senate Leadership Fund was the overwhelmingly the #1 outside group spending in that race, and overwhelmingly the external spending was negative.
But if liberal Barbara Bollier wins,
it tied Bollier to the agenda of national Democratic figures like House Speaker Nancy Pelosi. It was the most expensive race in state history, but Vanami says don't expect a repeat in 4 years.
This is probably the most competitive Senate election that we're likely to see in Kansas for at least the foreseeable future.
I'm I-Team reporter Kat Reed, 41 Action News.